Dear students, so now we are discussing the third chapter in exercise 3.1 up to 6 sums we completed in the last class. All of you take a bookmark, and already all the math teachers are saying, seventh sum. Okay. If alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the polynomial equation, so question number 7, alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the polynomial equation cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0. Then find the value of summation alpha by beta gamma in terms of the coefficients. So to find summation alpha by beta gamma value. Okay. So see this. This is a polynomial equation of degree 3. In degree 3, how many roots are there? There are 3 roots, and given already alpha, beta, gamma are the 3 roots. Okay. So now we have to find out summation alpha by beta gamma. So first of all, this summation is nothing but the sum of the terms. Sum of the terms for what? So one term is given alpha by beta gamma. Then what are the other terms? So first of all, in summation alpha by beta gamma is nothing but, first of all, we put the numerator in alpha by beta gamma plus in the second term beta by gamma alpha in the denominator plus gamma in the numerator divided by alpha beta in the denominator. So this is the meaning of summation alpha by beta gamma. So summation alpha is nothing but first we write one root in numerator, then product of the two roots in denominator. And next we go to the another root beta divided by gamma into alpha. Next another root we have to write in numerator gamma divided by multiply the two roots alpha beta. Okay, so this is the meaning of alpha by beta gamma summation. Okay, so see this is the this value we have to find out. Then what is this value? So how to find out? So this is taking the LCM of these three terms. So taking the LCM of these three terms is equal to divided by what is the denominator? Alpha, beta, beta, gamma, gamma, alpha. Therefore, the LCM is alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, the LCM of the denominator is alpha, beta, gamma. Then what is the numerator mark here? First one. So beta, gamma is already there in the denominator. So we put alpha. So alpha into alpha, we get alpha square. In the second term, the LCM we take beta square. In the third term, we get an gamma square. So we now find the value alpha square plus beta square plus gamma squared in the numerator, and we have to find out alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. So see this is the formula. This is the not the formula, but in this formula we know that what is a square plus b square plus c square, a plus b plus c the whole square minus 2 times of AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, so now we have to apply that formula in. So A square, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma the whole square minus 2 times of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Okay, so this is denominator is nothing but alpha beta gamma. So this is the value of summation alpha by beta gamma. So see this is equation star. Okay, I denote that this is the equation of star. So we already, again I repeat ma'am, what is a square plus b square plus c square, a plus b the whole square minus 2ab. Here a square plus b square plus c square. So a plus b plus c the whole square minus 2 times of ab plus bc plus ca. So that is of the formula we can read alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. So now, so what is the given equation? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0. Okay. So how many roots are there? There are 3 roots, alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. So now we know that already in beta's formula. What is beta's formula? Summation 1. Summation 1 is nothing but sum of the roots taken one at a time. So sum of the roots is nothing but alpha plus beta plus gamma. So what is the value alpha plus beta plus gamma formula? Minus b by a. So here again minus b by a. Because a in the place of a, b in the place of b. That's also minus b by a. So next we go to summation 2. What is in summation 2? Sum of the roots taken, sum of the roots of product of the two roots. Okay. Sum of the product of the two roots. Okay. Sum of the product of the two roots is nothing but alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to, the formula is C by A. So next we go to summation 3. What is summation 3? Sum of the product of the roots 3 at a time. So 3 at a time is nothing but the three roots are alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. So we can write only one thing. Alpha, beta, gamma formula is minus B by A. Okay. So we know the form. These three terms we already find out. So now substitute in equation star. What is equation star? Summation alpha by beta gamma is equal to, so what is the numerator here? Star alpha plus beta plus gamma the whole square. So what is the answer? Minus B by A the whole square minus 2 times of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Answer is C by A divided by C by A divided by denominator alpha beta gamma is nothing but minus D by A. Okay, now simplify the answer. Now simplify the answer. B square by A square minus 2C by A. 2C by A. Okay. Into, boys, mute paniko, minus A by D. Okay. So now take the LCM of these three terms. We get A square. So therefore we get B square minus 2.
D by Naveen. Unmute pannu. Mute pannu. Sir, neenga naduthinga sir.
Okay, sir. Now we go to the, we get the LCM of the first two terms, A square into A. So therefore we get A square, and simplify, we get an answer B square minus 2CA into minus A by D. So this is 1A is cancelled. So therefore we get minus of B square minus 2CA is nothing but 2CA minus B square divided by A into D AD. That's all. Okay. So this is our answer in the 7th sum. Okay. That's all. Next we go to 8th sum. Question number 8. Let alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the 4 roots of the polynomial equation. What is the equation is given? 2x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 8 is equal to 0. See this? So this is the polynomial of degree 4. So we get degree 4. In how many roots we get? There are 4 roots. That root is given alpha one root, beta another root, gamma and delta. These are all the 4 roots of the given polynomial equation. Okay. Then find a quadratic equation. We have to find a quadratic equation with integer coefficient whose roots are. So whose roots are alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta and alpha beta gamma delta. அதாவது என்ன சொல்ல வராங்கன்னா, இந்த ரெண்டு ரூட்ஸை யூஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம ஒரு குவாட்ராட்டிக் ஈக்குவேஷன் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணுமா. ஸோ இதை பார்த்து நம்ம கொஞ்சம் கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா, இந்த ஃபுல் டேர்ம்ஸ் ஐ டேக் த நேம்லி தட் ஏ. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஏ. ஸோ இந்த ஃபுல் டேர்ம் ஐ டேக் தட் பி. ஸோ அகைன் நான் நேம் வச்சுக்கிறேன் ஏ அண்ட் பி. ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம சம்ல ஏ ஒன் ரூட் அண்ட் பி அனதர் ரூட்ஸ். ஸோ the two roots are given, then find the quadratic equation. If 2 roots are given, then what is the quadratic equation? X square minus sum of the roots, that is a plus b into x, plus product of the roots, that is ab equal to 0. So this implies x square minus sum of the 2 roots. What is sum of the 2 roots? A and b. Now we substitute alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta plus alpha beta gamma delta. Okay, a plus b plus a into b. So alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta into alpha beta gamma delta is equal to 0. So we need this quadratic equation. So I namely that this is the equation star. You understand pa? என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா ஒரு 4th degree polynomial equation கொடுத்து அதோடைய quadratic equation ஒன்னு ஃபார்ம் பண்ணனும். அந்த குவாட்ராட்டிக் ஈக்குவேஷனோட ரூட்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கணும்னா இந்த ரெண்டு ரூட்ஸா இருக்கணும்ங்கறாங்க. இத பார்த்தா நமக்கு ஒரு கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகும். சோ என்ன பண்ணிக்கிறேன்னா I namely that the first root can be written A and the second root can be written as B. Okay. So we know that if two roots are given, then what is the quadratic equation formula? X square minus sum of the root into x plus product of the root equal to 0. So therefore, sum of the root is nothing but a plus b, and the product of the root is ab. So now we have to replace a answer and b answer again. So this is our required equation, quadratic equation. Okay. So in the equation, நமக்கு எதெல்லாம் வேணும்னு first நீ find out பண்ணணும். Alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். Alpha, beta, gamma, delta கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். What is this? This is the beta's formula for summation 1. So summation 1 is nothing but sum of the roots taken 1 at a time. So what is this? This is the sum of the roots taken 4 at a time. அப்ப நம்ம only we find out summation 1 and summation 4. இது ரெண்ட மட்டும் find out பண்ணி ஸ்டார்ல substitute பண்ணா we get a corresponding answer. Okay. So now what is given equation part? 2x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 8 equal to 0. Now comparing what is here a value 2 and b value 5, c value minus 7 and d value 8. Okay, d value 8. So first of all we find out summation 1. Summation 1 is nothing but sum of the roots taken 1 at a time. What is 1 at a time? Alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. What is the formula? Minus b by a. What is minus b by a? Minus 5 by 2. Okay, this is summation 1. So next we doesn't find out summation 2, summation 3 because நமக்கு தேவையில்லை. ஏன்னா நமக்கு only find out summation 1 and summation 2. We find out summation 4. What is summation 4 formula? That is sum of the roots, sum of the sum of the product of the 4 roots. Okay, so therefore alpha, beta, gamma, delta formula. What is the formula? So here very important. What is the formula? Summation 1 is nothing but minus b by a. Summation 2 க்கு என்ன வரும்? c by a. Okay, summation 3 க்கு என்ன வரும்? Minus d by a. அப்ப summation 4 க்கு e by a. Okay, e by a. This is a rough work ma. So summation 1 is nothing but minus b by a, summation 2 is nothing but c by a, and summation 3 minus d by a. We need summation 4 only, so therefore the formula is e by a. So what is our e value here? So e is nothing but 8 ma. So 8 by 2 is equal to 4. Okay, now we have to substitute these two answers. What is this answer? Minus 5 by 2 in summation 1 and summation 4 answer 4. Okay, so now we have to substitute in the star equation form. So therefore, star equation implies, what is star equation? X square minus alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta plus alpha beta gamma delta, sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta into alpha beta gamma delta is equal to 0. This is our star equation. Now we have to substitute the answers. X square. What is alpha plus beta plus gamma value we get? Minus 5 by 2. Minus 5 by 2. Plus, what is alpha beta gamma delta value? 4. Okay. 4 plus again minus 5 by 2 into 4 is equal to 0. Now we have to cancel these two numbers. 5 2s are 10. So x square minus, now we take LCM 2 pa, so minus 5 plus 8 we get 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 x. So 3 by 2 x minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, here the denominator is 2, so therefore multiply throughout by 2 mark. So multiply throughout by 2, we get an answer 2x square minus 3x minus 20 is equal to 0 is the our required quadratic equation. Okay, so again I repeat ma, see this answer. So we form a quadratic equation whose roots are அப்படின்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So அந்த ரெண்டு ரூட்ஸும் நமக்கு எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, ஒன்னு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரூட் இந்த ஆல்பா பிளஸ் பீட்டா பிளஸ் காமா பிளஸ் டெல்டாவா இருக்கணும், செகண்ட் ரூட் இப்படி இருக்கணும். ஸோ இது அப்படியே எடுத்து நம்ம கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகுங்கிறதுக்காக நான் என்ன பண்றேன், இந்த ரூட்டுக்கு ஒரு நேம் வச்சுக்கிறேன் a. This root can be written as b. Okay, if two roots are a and b, then what is the quadratic equation pa? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots, and then we have to substitute that a and b, we get a star equation. Okay, இப்போ இந்த star equationல we need summation 1 answer and summation 4 answer. So இது ரெண்டும் நமக்கு தேவை. So summation 1 is nothing but sum of the roots taken 1 at a time, so therefore we formula minus b by a. So next we go to summation 4. We doesn't find out summation 2, summation 3 mark, but we need only summation 1 and 4. So summation 4 formula is E by A. Then what is summation 1 answer and summation 4 answer? Then we have to substitute in star equation. We get a quadratic equation. Okay. So next we go to sum number 9. Sum number 9. If P and Q are the roots of the equation Lx square plus Nx plus N. So P and Q are the roots, ma. P and Q are the roots of the equation Lx square plus Nx plus N is equal to 0. Then we show that root of P by Q plus root of Q by P plus root of N by L is equal to 0. Okay, so this is a very, very important 3-mark question. All of you note it down. P and Q are the roots of the equation. Then we show that this answer. So first of all, what is the given equation, ma? Lx square plus Nx plus N. Then comparing the given equation in a original form. What is our A value here? L. B value N. And C value is always N. Okay. So now we find out P and Q are the two roots. First of all, we find out sum of the roots. That is summation 1. What is summation 1? Sum of the roots taken one at a time. So P plus Q is equal to minus B by A. So what is minus B by A here? So P plus Q implies, what is the answer? P plus Q is equal to minus N by L. Okay, minus N by L. This is our P plus Q. So next we go to product of the roots because there is only two roots are there. So summation 2 is nothing but product of the two roots in two roots. Okay, take PQ value is nothing but C by A. What is C by A formula? So therefore PQ is equal to N by L. Okay, this is our answer, C by A. So we need the form root of P by Q plus root of Q by Q. I consider only the two terms, ma. So I consider only the two terms, root of P by Q plus root of Q by P. அதாவது ஒரே variables உள்ள terms மட்டும் நான் select பண்ணிக்கிறேன். Last term விட்டுருங்க. ஓகேங்களா? So now consider these terms, then simplify pa. So root P by root Q plus root Q by root P. Then we go to the LCM of the denominator. So root of PQ, அதாவது root P into root Q is root of PQ. Then cross multiply, we get root P into root PP and root Q into root Q, Q. So, okay. So therefore we get a numerator P plus Q and denominator root of PQ. What is the numerator P plus Q, ma? Minus N by L. Minus N by L divided by root of N by L. Okay. So suppose numerator is 3, ma. Denominator is root 3. Then how to simplify? So this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Yeah. So 1 root 3 cancel. We get only 1 root 3 is there. Okay. So that's the same one. Here N by L. N by L can be written as root N by L into root N by L. 1 root N by L cancel. We get minus of 1 root N by L is there. Okay. So see the LHS here. Root of P by Q plus root of Q by Q is one's answer minus root N by L. This negative term, the right hand side negative term come to the left hand side, we get plus root of N by L is equal to 0. So hence proof, that's all. So we consider the two terms and then simplify, we get the third term. The third term can be written as an left hand side we take, therefore we get a corresponding proof answer. Okay. So this is a very important 3-mark question. For note it down, all of you. Question number 9 over. Okay. Next question number 10. Q by Q minus Q dash. Another answer Q minus Q dash by P dash minus P. So ஒரு root நமக்கு common கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Okay. First of all, the given equations are எழுதிக்கிறோம். இப்போ நம்ம இந்த ரெண்டு இது ஒரு quadratic equation. So we get two roots alpha and beta. இங்கே நமக்கு ரெண்டு ரூட்ஸ் இருக்கலாம். அதுல ஒரு ரூட் நான் காமனா இருக்கிறேன். இந்த ரெண்டு ரூட் இங்க ரெண்டு ரூட்ல one root is common. So I take that namely that alpha be the common root. Let alpha be the common root. let alpha be the common root நம்மளா எடுத்துக்கிறோம் ஓகேங்களா so alpha ஒரு ரூட்டா இருந்தா then that this alpha is satisfy the quadratic equation so therefore in substitute x is equal to alpha we get alpha square plus p alpha plus q equal to 0 this is the first equation so in alpha is satisfy the second equation also so therefore alpha square plus p dash x plus q dash is equal to 0 so this is our second equation okay again repeat ma so here the quadratic equation we get two roots again the second equation is a quadratic equation we get another two roots in the four roots la either one root is common so இதுல இருக்கிற ஒரு ரூட் இதுல இருக்கிற ஒரு ரூட்டும் காமனா இருக்கு I take that root is called alpha okay இந்த alpha நான் பேர் வச்சுக்கிறேன் அப்ப alphaங்கற ரூட் இதையும் satisfy பண்ணனும் second equation will be satisfied same so அப்ப நம்ம substitute பண்ணா we get an first and second equation so இப்ப என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் that is p dash so first of all we return in this method okay so இப்ப நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம் again alpha square by so இது ரெண்டும் நம்ம cross multiply பண்ணி minus again alpha by q minus q dash 1 by 1p minus p அப்படிங்கற multiply பண்ணா முடிஞ்சிச்சு is equal to the second term alpha by q into 1 q minus q dash and the third one is equal to 1 by p dash minus p is it clear ma so now again அப்படியே நம்ம divide பண்ணி alpha square by இது ரெண்டு product பண்ணி difference பண்ணனும் is equal to another one so இப்ப நமக்கு இந்த three terms are be equal so take the first two terms we get an first answer and take the another two terms we get the corresponding second answer okay so அப்ப ரெண்டையும் நம்ம equate பண்றோம் first two so equating the first two terms what is first two terms alpha square by pq dash minus p dash q is equal to alpha by q minus q dash இது first two terms அடுத்து next two terms alpha by q minus q dash is equal to 1 by p dash minus p okay the first two terms and second two terms consider panna we get a corresponding answer in the numerator one alpha is cancelled so therefore we get alpha is equal to now cross multiply this term so we get pq dash minus p dash q divided by q minus q dash this is the one of the answer see your book parunga bookla parunga this is one of the answer and another answer alpha is equal to just we cross multiply the denominator q minus q dash by p dash minus p that's all so therefore the common root number ரெண்டையும் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம் alpha is the root of this equation okay so this is our answer that's all so again I repeat ma so இத நம்ம equation solve பண்றதுக்கு நம்ம elimination method we don't use ma only we use the cross multiplication method அத நம்ம எப்படி எழுதணும்ங்கற இந்த மெத்தட் மட்டும் பாத்துக்கோங்க எல்லாரும் சரிங்களா next question number 11 question number 11 formulate into a mathematical problem to find a number such that when its cube root is added to it then the result is 6 formulate into a mathematical problem என்ன பண்ணனும் நம்ம ஒரு problem உருவாக்க போறோம் formulate that to find a number ஒரு நம்பர் இருக்கு அந்த நம்பரோட cube root when find a number such that which its cube root is added to it னா அந்த நம்பருக்கு cube root எடுத்து அந்த நம்பரையே ஆட் பண்ணா we get the result is 6 meaning புரியுதாமா so அந்த நம்பர் நமக்கு தெரியாது so let x be the required number so what is the sum says that from the given data cube root of the number that is called cube root of x added to it added means அந்த நம்பரை திரும்ப ஆட் பண்ணனும் that is x so x க்கு cube root எடுத்து அந்த நம்பரோட ஆட் பண்ணா then the result is 6 that's all for இதுதான் meaning so cube root of x plus x is equal to 6 so then how to simplify cube root of x is equal to 6 minus x now here cube root is there this cube root is cancel we get cubic on both sides so now cubic on both sides we get 6 x is equal to 6 minus x the whole cube Okay, 6 minus x the whole cube. This is of the formula a minus b the whole cube. What is a minus b the whole cube formula pa? a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. Okay, so in the formula use panna porom. So therefore we get x is equal to a cube, here 6 cube. 6 cube is 216 minus 3 into a square is 36 into b is x plus 3 into a value 6 into x square minus x cube. Okay, so here now simplify the minus x cube comes to the left hand side. We get again x is equal to 216 minus 3 into 36. We get 108 into x plus 3 6 are 18 x square minus x cube. So minus x cube comes this left hand side. We get x cube minus 18 x square. And here minus 108, yes, x coming in the left hand side, we get already one x is there. So plus 109 into x minus 216 is equal to 0. So this is our required problem. So namak problem uruvakana podu x kandupidikkanum avasiyam illa. Okayla. So again I repeat ma, formulate into a mathematical problem to find a number. To find the number, ஏதோ ஒரு நம்பர் இருக்கு, அந்த நம்பரை find out பண்றதுக்கு cube root எடுத்து then added to it. So therefore from the given data cube root of the number is cube root of x added to it. Added to it னா அதே நம்பரை திரும்ப நம்ம ஆட் பண்ணா then the result is will be 6 ன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. நம்ம அதுல இருந்து நம்ம சால்வ் பண்ணா we get the corresponding problem. Okay, so in question number 12 the exercise last sum. Question number 12. See this ma. It's a lengthy problem, but answer is very, very short ma. A 12-meter tall tree was broken into two parts. A 12-meter tall tree was broken into two parts. It was found that the height of the part which was left standing was cube root of the length of the part that was cut away. Formulate this into a mathematical problem to find the height of the part which was cut away. So என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்கன்னா ஒரு 12 மீட்டர் டால் ட்ரீ இருக்குமா, ஒரு ட்ரீ இருக்கு, அதோட மீட்டர் வந்து 12 மீட்டர். ஓகே, அது என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா broken ஆகுது, broken ஆகி கீழே விழுது. சரிங்களா? ஸோ அப்படி விழுறப்ப ஓகே, ஸோ அப்படி விழுந்துருச்சு. ஸோ 12 மீட்டர் டால் ட்ரீ, இது 12 வச்சுக்கலாம். 12 மீட்டர் டால் ட்ரீ broken into two parts. இப்போ ரெண்டு பார்ட்ஸா இருக்கு. நான் என்ன பண்ணிக்கிறேன் மீன் பண்ற பாருங்க. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் broken. இங்க இருந்து விழுந்து இப்படி உடஞ்சி கீழே விழுந்துருச்சு. இது நம்மளுடைய கிரவுண்ட்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ இப்போ இந்த 12 மீட்டர் டால் ட்ரீல ஸோ the two parts namely that one is x and another one is y. So what is mean by x ma'am? X is the length of the part which is standing. Let x be the length of the part which is standing. Length of the part which is standing. Okay, and what is mean by y ma? So let y be the length of the part which is cut away. உடைஞ்சு விழுந்திருக்கு பாத்தீங்களா, அதோட லென்த்தா எடுத்துக்கிறேன். Okay, so what is the data given? So from the given data நமக்கு ரெண்டு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு. x plus y is equal to for what? 12. x plus y is equal to 12. அதாவது ஸ்டாண்டிங்கா இருக்கிற பார்ட்டையும் விழுந்த பார்ட்டையும் ஆட் பண்ணா we get the 12 meter tall tree. இதை நான் ஈக்குவேஷன் 1 வச்சுக்கிறோம். So another information is for what? Again given என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? Again given that சம்மரி ரீட் பண்ணி பாருங்கம்மா. It was found that the height of the part which was left standing was the cube root of the length of the part which was cut away. அதாவது என்னுடைய ஸ்டாண்டிங் பார்ட் x is equal to cube root of cut away. அப்படி யோசிச்சு பாருங்க, cube root of the length of the part cut away. So therefore x is equal to cube root of cut part எவ்வளோ? y. புரியுதுன்னு பாருங்கப்பா. ஸோ அதாவது இந்த லெஃப்ட் பார்ட், அதாவது ஸ்டாண்டிங்கா இருக்கிற பார்ட் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு cube root of the cut part. Okay, cut upper cube root of y. So therefore we get x is equal to cube root of y. Then cubing on both sides we get x cube is equal to y. X cube is equal to y. In this first equation, what is our y value? Y is equal to 12 minus x. Now we have to substitute y equal to 12 minus x. We get x cube is equal to 12 minus x. Okay, so this minus x come to the level. Let's just x cube plus x minus 12 is equal to 0. So this is our problem. That's all. Okay, only we have to formulate the problem part. That's all. Doubt okay, so now we have to finish the first exercise. So next we go to the second exercise. The second exercise is a very easy exercise. Okay, so ஒரே ஒரு introduction part மட்டும் நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லிறேன். Okay, so in this second exercise 3.2 we have to discuss find the quadratic equation. If suppose the irrational roots are given, so what is meant by irrational roots? For example, 2 plus root 5. 2 plus root 5 is an irrational number because root 5 is irrational. Okay, suppose in a quadratic equation, how many roots we get? 2 roots, alpha and beta. Suppose one root is irrational root, then what is the other root? 2 minus root 5, because irrational roots occurs in pairs. Irrational roots occurs in pairs. Irrational roots occurs in pairs. எப்போவுமே irrational roots வந்து pairs தான் வரும், ஜோடியா தான் வரும். ஓகேங்களா? So 1 root 2 plus root 5. Now what is the another root? 2 minus root 5. Suppose root 5 plus root 2 is one of the root now, then what are the other roots? இப்போ இங்க நமக்கு ஒரு root 5 தான் இருக்கு. போனஸ்ல 1 root 5 இருக்கு. So 2 minus root 5. இங்க நமக்கு ரெண்டு irrational numbers இருக்கு. One root 5 and another root 2. So how many roots we formed here? So first of all, root 5 minus root 2 is one root, minus root 5 plus root 2 is another root, and minus root 5 minus root 2 is another root.